Hi, hey, what's going on, guys? This is Matt from a few blocks over. Got my Talaria Triple X here. Gonna do a few more mods to it. Well, actually, just one main particular, since I already put on the new tires. Got the Shinkos on there. They feel really nice. They were kind of a pain in the ass to put on, but not terrible. Not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. But probably the most important mod that I think people overlook: a new seat, baby, from Tapia Seats. This thing, look at that size difference when it comes to thickness. This is going to make riding this thing a dream. Hopefully. All right, so the first thing we have to do is take out the RFD reader. You're not really taking it out, you're just unscrewing it. So you got a screw here, a screw on the top, and then a mirror screw on the other side. Basically the same same screw as this one. And then you're going to undo the subframe. So you're going to take out this one, and then the mirror bolts on the opposite side as well. And then from there, I have no idea. All right, just so you guys are aware, the screws up in the front to remove the RFID, however the hell it is 3 millimeter. And to take off the seat subframe is a 6 millimeter. So you're going to need those two to get those off. And I heard that you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver once you get this off to get the subframe actually off of the seat itself. All right, so yeah, let's get to doing that. All right, so as you can tell, I got the RFID off. I got the subframe screws off, so that's easy to come off. But after investigating it a little bit more, there's another screw here. It is still a 6 millimeter to take it off, but it also has a nut on the other side that you have to grab a hold of and take off as well. All right, so I used the 1/2 inch socket over here to just remove the nut from the screw. And now we should be able to just remove the seat from the bike. Should be nothing else holding it on. This wire is your sensor. Just got to disconnect that very gently and carefully. I would suggest like a little pick or a flathead screwdriver to push out the nipple. And then disconnect. And there you have it. You now have the seat completely removed from the bike itself. Because I am terrible at taking stuff apart and remembering how it goes back together. I'm going to take my phone and take a picture of every step that I do. So that way when it comes time to rebuilding it. Because, I mean, look at this thing. You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 screws minimum. And I'm sure once we take this stuff off, there might be even more than that underneath. So, and these up here are Allen keys. These down here are Phillips heads. These down here are sockets. And they couldn't have made this thing any harder, to be completely honest with you. Alright, guys, it's the next day. I had to work, so here we are. We're continuing to take off the seat off of the original mount of the bike. So there was a plastic cover that has 6 Phillips head screws on there. I've taken that off, plus these 2 nuts for these screws right here. So there's 3 more nuts that I got to take off, and then 4 Allen keys, and then taking the brake light assembly off. And that should be it. It should come off after that. Fingers crossed. And then we should be good to just reverse the process and put it back on. So here we go. Alright, guys, so I got the seat off of the frame and the subframe of the seat. So here it is right here. The only difference between the Tapia seat and the stock seat is that these have the screws that are sticking out that came with washers, to where the Tapia seats have 2 screws in its place. So And it has screws in every hole that the stock seat has. So I don't think you're going to need to reuse all the screws that you brought out, because the Tapia seat comes with them already pre-installed. So it should be just unscrew these and reverse the process and put it back on, and we should be good to go. I'll save you the boring parts. These are Phillips head screws, as you can see. They are not Allen keys or anything like that. So I'll just save you the boring part and just put this on, and we'll be back when this is all on and show you what it looks like on the bike. Alright, so I'm finally done putting it on. Okay, I apologize. My for some reason my microphone must have died or something like that. But as you can see, this is the seat on the Triple X. You should reverse the process. Here I'm just kind of complaining that the brake assembly, the brake blade itself has 3 screws on it that are not pre-drilled into the Tapia seat. So you're gonna have to drill those into the wood of the Tapia seat. And it's not that difficult, not that hard, not that big of a deal. Another thing I also complained about is that I had to hammer down the subframe a little bit with a rubber mallet to get the holes to line up, and I used to pick to actually line the holes up, and it kind of chipped my paint a little bit, so I'm a little pissed off about that. But it is what it is. You know, no one's ever going to see it unless I point it out to them, or if they watch this video. But yeah, as you can see, the seat actually looks really good, and it's comfortable. I've put about 50 miles on it since having the seat. It's extremely comfortable, and it just fits beautifully. The color of it is gorgeous. If you ever want to upgrade your seat, check out tapiaseats.com. They are awesome. I have it also on my Onyx, and I actually have 2 other on my Onyx that I don't use all the time. They're kind of like spares now, but definitely hit them up if you're looking for a seat. All right, comment, like, subscribe to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take it easy.